Here's Brody Brazil.
What if the A's already came out and said, you know what, we've got guarantees to ticket sales? Has there been anything stopping the A's from maybe just taking reservations, not taking anybody's money, but establishing contacts in Nevada and saying, well, we have a list right here of X amount of people who have committed to buy season tickets. They haven't given us any money, but they're all on the board. They're all with us. This has actually happened before. If you think what I'm mentioning is crazy, you saw it on the screen already. It happened in Tampa Bay in the early 90s when the Giants were planning on selling the team to Tampa investors. The group out in Tampa Bay, they went out and had 30,000 season tickets reserved. That's the sellout the A's would be looking for in Las Vegas every single game. The group in Florida went out and at least took reservations. I don't think they took anybody's money, but they had that part lined up. Like to the point where if there was any doubt, we've already got the fans. So if you're questioning that, it's not a question. Here they are. Will we see something like this? I don't know. That's the fan side of it. How about the business side of it? Are there any early guarantees to local sponsors or partnerships? Again, what's stopping the A's from making arrangements or establishing contacts down there for the stadium? What if they said already in principle, like for example, we've got a naming rights deal for the stadium already locked in, and it's worth $250 million for 20 years or whatever, 10 years. I have no clue. I mean, they've already partnered with GLPI and Bally's for the free land, and everybody talks about the partnership and business opportunities down in Las Vegas. Where are the other ones? And if you're already in with the Bally's side of things and the GLPI side of things, can you get in on the Caesars side of things or the MGM side of things, or is that like a no-fly zone? That's a no-go. Are you limited to who you jumped in the pool with? But again, why not come out and share and say, well, we've got our people down here. And maybe this is happening. Maybe this is about to happen. But up to this point, it's not the icing on the cake that exists. In fact, there's not even a cake, let alone icing to go on top of it. And here's another major one that would be icing on the cake that does not yet exist. Are there any early guarantees to hosting other events at your ballpark? Because if there are no other events and the A's say they need like 2.5 million visitors per year to pay off the bonds from Clark County, and they need to basically sell out every A's game for 30 years to pay it off, the other possible way to bring people in and to lessen that expectation on baseball is to have a bunch of other events there. All winter long, have events. Summer days in between homestands, have events there. What's stopping the A's from lining things up now and saying, well, we've acquired, this conference is going to come in, this group is going to come in. That event will be here on an annual basis. We have secured an NCAA tournament or a college division basketball tournament to happen here every year. Or this stadium can also host football on a smaller venue. I mean, Allegiant Stadium's right around the corner. Sam Boyd Stadium exists too. But my point is, what about the other events? Because if you don't do this, it's possible to cost Clark County taxpayers, cost them on construction bonds. It's possible to cost the county if you don't sell a certain amount of tickets and gain a certain amount of revenue to go back and pay off and service those bonds. So concerts, events, etc. I haven't heard anything about the other things they'll do there in this process. And all those things that I just mentioned, the fans that would for sure be there, the businesses that would for sure be there, the other events that would for sure be there. What has stopped the A's from at least making those connections and networking, and to the point now where they can just say, hey, it's not a for sure deal, but we've reached an arrangement on that. That would help facilitate this process so much easier as it goes.